You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Thursday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
Apologies for being a little late here this morning, and I mean, not even being here yesterday. We had some major technical difficulties.
Yeah, that was fun. And we almost had them again today as the computer froze up. Apologies to our engineer, Terry, who got a call about 20 minutes ago, waking him up.
So apologies for not being here yesterday. Apologies for starting late, but it is what it is.
If we're talking about apologies, I feel like I want to apologize just in general to the other drivers on the road, both locally and on the highways over the last couple of weeks. Our car drives have gotten dangerous as of late. You ever play car games when you were a kid? You know?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
So my kids have started getting into them, and then because I am a big dumb ape child, I have also gotten into them.
What are you playing?
The two big ones are Punch Buggy.
Oh, of course.
Classic. And One Headlight. You played that one?
No, what's that?
You see a car
Is it
oncoming?
that Wallflowers song?
Well, I have used that to score a point in this game. If you see a car driving at you with one headlight, you're supposed to punch the roof of the car. And you go, one headlight, and whoever says it first gets a point.
Okay.
And now the whole drive, everywhere we're going, everyone in the car is just like actively scanning for Volkswagen Beetles and cars with burnt out headlights. Everybody's punching each other, like hitting the roof of the car.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it yesterday. Like, we just drove to the grocery store, and from the back seat, my oldest just drifted me in the arm for a beetle I wasn't prepared for.
You guys are like the O'Doyle family from like an Adam Sandler movie.
Honestly, I was like, this actually might be bad. We should maybe think about stopping doing all this, because I feel like we are an accident waiting to happen.
Nah, keep it going. Anything to keep the kids off of the iPads or their phones. You're being a great dad, in my opinion.
Honestly, that's the other thing is, like, you know, we're engaging, we're active together.
And way more fun than I Spy, bro.
Oh, I Spy is a bummer. I Spy in the car never made sense to me, because anything you reasonably could see that's like a specific thing, you know, now it's gone.
The best game, and maybe your kids are a little too young for it, once they get through puberty on the other side of it.
Okay.
You ever play that game with like camper vans?
Where the A word, so to speak, in front of yeah. If you're driving anywhere, so that's in the front seat. Me and Mallory play that one.
Yeah.
And then the kids are unaware of what
I'm trying to think about the radio-friendly way to describe the game for those who don't know what I'm talking about.
Is it ZZ Top that does that song "Backdoor Man"?
The Doors.
The Doors. Yeah. ZZ Top would have been fitting for what we're talking about, but it's basically you take that word, the A word that describes that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, someone who's got a real attention to detail when it comes to cleaning.
Very anal.
They're very anal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you talk about that attention to cleaning, and you see a camper, you just put that word before whatever the camper name is.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. It's like getting a fortune cookie and adding "in bed" to the fortune.
Exactly.
It's the grown-up.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We've got friend of the show, Mike, on the phone. Mike, you said that you played the profanity game in your car. Could you explain what that is?
Me and my ex-wife, we were driving from just north of Belleville to Nova Scotia. And you have to pick the first and the last letter on a tractor trailer and spell out a swear word.
Okay.
I had so many words that made Robin Williams and George Carlin blush.
I don't know. I'll swear around my kids sometimes, but I don't know if they're ready for that in the car.
Well, I wasn't around we weren't around the kids.
I mean, if you want to do the PG-friendly one,
right?
Like, you could just get your kids to try and come up with, like, big words or something.
It's true. Yeah.
Where is the fun in that? Like, I had most of my words done by Cornwall.
You're good to go.
And as soon as I got into Quebec, she just stopped trying.
Yeah. Hey, if you know some French swear words, that's where you can double points, you know?
I could, but no.
Hey, well, thanks for the call, Mike. Appreciate it.
See, I'm dating a French girl now. I feel like that wouldn't be fair. She'd be able to just pull out all kinds of words.
I only know the one that starts with a T, you know? Just be using that the whole ride.
It's very similar to Scott also texted in one that me and Alex have actually started playing, where you take the license plate of the car in front of you and whatever letters are on the plate, you have to come up with like a phrase that starts with those letters.
Or like an acronym or something?
Yeah, exactly. You just try and say like the most absurd thing that still kind of makes sense.
We do got another call here. Ingo, what's a good car game you used to play when you were a kid?
It's called banana slap. When you're driving around, if you see a yellow car, you get to slap somebody in the car with you.
I'm not going to lie. I thought Banana Slap was going in a whole different direction for a second.
Yeah. No, this is a radio-friendly version.
Are you allowed to use, like, school buses? Because I was going to say, I just drive through a school zone, and you could absolutely lay a whooping.
No service vehicles. So that's cabs, whatever yellow service vehicle you see, you can't use those.
That makes sense, because a lot of those, like, work trucks and stuff tend to be high-vis colors, so...
If you want to get really, if you want to get really creative, you could use what we call it decapitation. When you see a convertible with the top down, you get to chop somebody in the throat lightly.
Lightly,
just lightly.
Just a gentle shot to the trachea.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun with your siblings growing up.
Oh yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Huge news came out yesterday as the WWE and Disney have made a merger worth over $1 billion. Now, as the wrestling fan here, can you explain what's going down? Because didn't they just do a thing with Netflix?
So, yeah, they've done a thing with Netflix, and Netflix will still have Monday Night Raw all around the world, and we'll still have all the programming here in Canada. For us, on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, for us wrestling nerds, this won't change anything, but in the States... because Disney owns ESPN, so basically what they've done is a lot of WWE stuff runs on that. What's the NBC one? Peacock, down in the States right now. It's going to go away from that in 2026, and basically almost the same way we have on Netflix, where it's like the shows are on there, the pay-per-views are all on there, or sorry, premium live events as they call them now. That's what's going to happen, so you'll have to subscribe to ESPN for that.
Now, does that make all of the WWE superstars now princes and princesses of the Disney universe?
Triple H is a Disney princess, 100%, and I fully expect to get his own animated film at some point.
As soon as I saw this yesterday, I was like, does this mean that we're going to get Mickey Mouse in the WWF or WWE, rather?
Could you imagine just somebody coming out, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes back, and he's standing in the ring, and he's talking about drinking beers and kicking ass, and all of a sudden you just hear, and Goofy comes out.
Live from Splash Mountain, it's WrestleMania.
Honestly, though, like, I hope for some of that stuff. Like, I think that would be really fun. Some of the best wrestling shows of all time have happened in weird places. Like, WCW's first Monday Night Raw was in the Mall of America.
Was it?
Right in the concourse.
I just want to see Disney characters get added to wrestling because, I mean,
yes.
Wouldn't you like to see Donald Duck take out Mickey Mouse?
Honest to God, he's had it coming.
A whole feud of Mickey's been sleeping with Daisy or something like that, or Donald's been sleeping with Minnie, and they just start duking it out in the ring. Or, I think the one that I'd like to see, I'd like to see Pluto whoop Goofy's ass.
Honestly.
Dog who turned on his own kind?
Why do I have to walk around on all fours and you get to put me on a leash?
Yeah.
I've had enough.
They have like a hardcore match. They go under the ring. It's just like the broom from Fantasia and stuff like that.
Well, and that's just it. WWE longtime fans know. Let's just mention a certain name, The Undertaker. Wrestling is not above giving its characters some supernatural powers, right? So like Mickey's getting beat down. He's losing the match. All of a sudden, he reaches under the ring and pulls out that blue Fantasia Wizard's cap, and an army of brooms comes down and just starts kicking ass.
The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse could be so sick.
And that's not to mention, like, expanding beyond that. Bring in Scrooge McDuck as, like, the general manager / like, authority
He's the
figure.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, well, maybe not as problematic, but sure. And then you have Huey, Dewey, and Louie, his nephews. They're running around. They're the spoiled heels. They're the Shane McMahon of a new generation.
They're like a faction in itself.
The Mean Street Posse for 2025. There are so many guys. We haven't even gotten into the movie aspect yet. Like,
I just want to hear Mickey Mouse say, "I got 2 words for you. Suck it. Suck it."
The Brock and Dobby Podcast.
Wrestlers got some amazing suggestions on the text line.
Yes.
Richard says, tag team champs, Buzz Lightyear and Woody. Ashley said, what about just the 7 dwarves as their own faction?
that would be sick. They could bring back, what was that dude's name? Hornswoggle.
Oh, the little guy?
The little guy that they had for a while. He could be their, like, faction leader.
We got Evan on the phone. Who would you like to see in the WWE?
You get like Mowgli, have like Mowgli from the Jungle Book come in.
I mean, the thing about Mowgli was he's obviously going to come out with all the rest of the jungle creatures. Like, he's going to be leading a faction.
The best would be is like 90% of these Disney characters would just be singing songs while they're kicking people's asses.
Oh yeah, they'd totally be dancing to it, but it's slap off.
Do you want to build a snowman?
High kick, Hurricanrana.
That would be so epic.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like, you think of some of the iconic Hulk Hogan, Real American, Triple H, and all the Motorhead songs. Even Kane had a Finger 11 song. Like, music and wrestling have always gone together so well.
Yeah, yeah.
But now imagine Aladdin coming down to the ring to I Can Show You the World.
By God, it's Aladdin on his carpet.
Or he's riding the elephant to the old Prince Ali.
Yeah. Or even like the villains, like the evil queen from Snow White, like her finishing move is feeding you the apple.
I'll tell you right now, the greatest pro wrestler to come from the Disney world would be Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Already has a banger theme song about how awesome he is. Huge, jacked, burly dude. And the best is he'd make a great villain because just like in the movie, he would think he's the good guy.
Good point.
The best bad guys are the ones that think that they're right.
We've got someone else here on the line. What do you think about the whole WWE character or Disney characters in the WWE universe?
I just thought, what if we got the Looney Tune characters into this and put them together against the Mickey Mouse characters?
It could almost be like WCW versus WWE.
The invasion?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a great thing.
Dude, the Looney Tune characters are more like an ECW thinking about it now.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Bugs against Mickey.
Imagine the brawl between Daffy and Donald. The duck fight.
That would be awesome, all of them. I'd like to get some of the old ones. And remember the old character, the short white-haired guy? He used to talk, old Belvedere boy. Imagine him sitting there doing, he could be one of the managers.
Foghorn Leghorn.
I was just going to say, if you say boy, I think Foghorn Leghorn just jacked up and beating the hell out of Mickey.
Exactly. That would be great. All right, man. I got to go, but I'm driving, so you take care of yourselves, guys. Have a good day.
No, thank you. That's $1 billion idea.
Well, I say, stay down, boy. Stay down.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about, though? Do you remember, like, 6 years ago, Disney bought 21st Century Fox to, like, bring in all those shows and The Simpsons and stuff like that? So, theoretically, The Simpsons are all Disney
Family
characters.
Guys,
They
too.
could show up and even go to the movies. Predator's a Disney character. You know, the Xenomorph from Aliens is a Disney princess.
Wait, isn't technically Kevin from Home Alone a Disney character?
2025, the Wet Bandits for tag team champions.
Yes.
Harry and Marv come back and win the straps.
You just have a little kid throwing paint cans out there.
Dude, the hardcore match, Kevin would be the hardcore champion, 100%.
Yes.
Just booby trapping the ring.
Absolutely.
Nobody is safe in 2025.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
In Japan, you can now rent a grandma.
All right, cool.
There's a company that has created a service to rent out grandmas to have at your home so you can have them cook for you, chores, emotional support, all this kind of stuff. They actually say, like, they'll cook traditional meals, they'll help around the house, babysit, mediate family conflicts. They'll even write you handwritten letters and emotional support on top of that.
I mean, a lot of this stuff is stuff that you can already get, right? Like, you can already hire someone to come and cook for you. You can already hire someone to come and clean your house, your apartment, or whatever. It's the Nana stuff where it's like, come and sit down and, like, let me tell you about my day. That feels like we've gone down a dark path here.
The company says they have 100 grannies on the roster, like, ready to go. Which, I mean, a lot of people might say that it's like mean to make the elderly work, but also, I mean, it's good for the elderly to stay engaged.
I have no problem with that aspect of it. I mean, it's a chance for them to bring in money. In these times, money is hard to come by.
Plus, how dope is it to have a home-cooked meal from grandma?
I just wonder, what is the process like to apply to be a granny? You know what I mean? Like, do you have to come in for an interview? Do you have to come in and, like, you have to clean the microwave while cooking a meal, and you have to tell me anecdotes about the war? Like, what are we doing here?
I want one of these things, and I want them to sit down and cook me a meal and be like, no, eat more.
I mean, brother, depending on what you're paying, I'll Mrs. Doubtfire right now. I'll come over and cook for you.
They should make like a Rent-A-Grandpa, and he just comes and says out-of-pocket things. That's all it is. He'll have a drink with you and be like, you know what the problem with the news today is?
The Brock and Dobby Podcast.
We all know how Spider-Man got his powers, right?
Well, he was bit by a irradiated spider. It depends on which movie or comic you're reading, but they generally all go about the same way.
Well, we could have maybe the worst superhero of all time on the rise.
Which one's that?
As in South Carolina, they have found radioactive wasps.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So apparently, they had like an old facility where they made like nuclear bombs during the Cold War.
Sure.
And they found wasp nests there.
Oh.
That are radioactive.
Right, because near all that enriched uranium, I assume, or at least you have to assume a place like that probably wasn't like thoroughly cleaned
Absolutely
up
not.
after it was abandoned. So, wow. First of all, I do take umbrage with your idea that anybody stung by a radioactive wasp would become a superhero. That's villain behavior.
I mean, true.
That is the origin story of a villain.
Well, I was just thinking, I was like, if you get stung by a wasp and you do get like the Spider-Man treatment, like you're just going to be a dick.
Yeah. Like if you got stung by an irradiated bee, you know, you would only sting when it was absolutely necessary. You would be helping with the environment.
It'd be for the greater good, sure.
If you got stung by a wasp and became Wasp Man, you would just sting anybody who you were mad at.
Wasp Man is just a drunk guy at the bar, is all it is.
Just wants to fight whoever's in proximity.
Yeah.
He's not waiting for someone to commit a crime. Maybe Wasp Man stops a crime, but it wasn't because of the crime. It was because he was itching for a fight.
Well, the worst part is, if these radioactive wasps is like Spider-Man, like you're just going to have a million wasp men out there, just a bunch of dicks.
Yeah, he just disappears one day, and then all of a sudden there's just 1,000 of them swarming around your local pub.
What would be the worst like bug or animal to get superpowers from? Is it the wasp?
It might be the wasp. It might also, if you're going to stay in the bug realm, like it might be mosquito.
Oh, yeah, you just suck in?
Right? Like, unless you go, and again, this is my comic book nerd coming out, but like, do you remember Morbius, the vampire?
Yeah.
If you went like Mosquito Man and you only suck the blood of criminals.
Mosquito Man's just going to be a creepy guy giving people hickeys or worse things. Mosquito Man is just a guy on the other side of the truck stop bathroom.
Not to mention, even as Mosquito Man, it would suck, like having all the eyes and stuff all of a sudden. Like your vision would get super messed up, and people would just constantly be trying to spray or swat at you.
Blood Services Canada might appreciate you, though.
That's true. Well, no, because they would probably be mad at you. It's in you to give, not for Mosquito Man to take.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So, Kristen, what do you think would be the worst animal or bug to get superpowers from?
Oh, for sure, a skunk or a stink bug.
Just
Can
anything
you
that
imagine?
stinks.
I mean, the skunk as a superhero is a funny idea. It's just like, there's a bunch of robbers at the bank and he's just posted up with his ass out.
Right.
Right? Like, that would be horrifying.
And so much risk of it going off, too, because like with skunks, it's like a defense thing, right? Like, imagine if you ever just accidentally spooked Skunk Man and sprays everywhere. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Here's some tomato soup. Everything's fine.
You're no better than a cop who discharges his weapon at the wrong time.
Absolutely. Your only defense is that, man. God help you.
You know, on the stink thing, a lot of people texting in about the dung beetle.
Oh, yeah. Just constantly pushing stuff around. I feel like that would be the creepy guy in your neighborhood. He'd be like, old man Jenkins is rolling balls in the yard again.
Yeah.
What's he doing
Just
out
hanging
there?
out in bathrooms all the time. Yeah.
Yes, cleaning up. He'd be a great janitor. Maybe that's the superpower.
Sure, someone did say a termite.
Yeah.
What are you just busting people at construction sites?
I mean, just constantly. Again, all of these feel like they would be super villains instead of superheroes. Like just constantly going through lumber yards and terrorizing people.
Someone said cicada. Yeah, you'd literally be a villain just annoying people.
It would be like there was an X-Men Banshee that made sound waves that like hurt people. That's the cicada superpowers.
Someone did
crippling
text in and say the praying mantis going around making whoopee and then biting off everyone's heads.
Only if the person who gets bit by the radioactive praying mantis is a woman. Because if you're a man, then you're going to end up decapitated at some point.
This just sounds like a Netflix documentary.
I feel like I've seen this movie before.
Yeah. Like the female Jeffrey Dahmer.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It's David Bowie week here on the station, and every week we like to censor out our artist of the week. And, well, David Bowie, he's got some interesting and bizarre songs, so I'm excited to do this one.
That's the thing, is it feels like David Bowie's already kind of done the work for you. The words and the lyrics are mysterious and wonderful and crazy. And if you take any word and beep it out, it changes everything.
Well, I think one of his biggest songs is Let's Dance, but let's imagine they weren't dancing.
Put on your red shoes and to the song they're playing on the radio.
Hey, shout out to the radio.
Yeah, soundtrack.
Wow, color lights up your face.
What's the color lighting up your face? You figure that one out.
It's one of those ones where it's like, sometimes the most direct approach is the one that's going to work.
Yeah,
you just tell them what you're thinking.
Another big Bowie tune has to be Rebel, Rebel, right?
Hey, babe, let's go tonight. Like me and I like it all. We like and we look divine. You know fans when they play it hard. You want more and you want it, boss.
That one just kept getting better as it went on.
So honestly, the best part is you don't even need to censor out all of it. It's just a little bit, and it changes the whole tone of the song.
It sets you in a different direction, and then the words have very different meaning.
Like Starman, I censor out a good portion at the beginning here, but keep listening to the end.
Okay.
It makes the song a lot worse.
I'm excited.
Hang on here.
There's a starman in the sky. He'd like to come and us, but he thinks he'd blow out. There's a starman in the sky.
Let it play out now.
He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He's over. Let the children use it. Let the children use it. Let all the children boogie.
I'm sorry.
I don't know who to be more upset with, David Bowie or you.
That's my bad, guys.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What the hell did you just...
What the is that song?
What did he? All right, we've got $100 in Lotto 649 tickets for Saturday's jackpot on the line. The game remains the same. We will meow a song to you. You have your choice between Dalby or myself for the meows. You just need to tell us the band and the song.
And if you need just a little bit of inspiration to want to play the game today, Saturday's jackpot is $36 million for the gold ball. Guaranteed $1 million prize. Someone wins $1 million every draw, plus the classic $5 million jackpot up for grabs.
As always, we start with 3 callers. If they don't figure it out, we'll keep taking more, all right? We go to line 1, though. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
It's Cassandra.
Cassandra, Brock or Dalby for the meow?
Let's do Dolby.
Oh, all right. Meow, 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 meow.
So I didn't think about using that.
That's a good one, right?
What do you think it is?
Oh my God, I have no idea.
It'll all make sense in like 2 to 3 minutes,
Take
Cassandra.
care, Cassandra.
Okay.
All right, go to line 2. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Kevin.
Brock or Dolby for the meow?
Brock.
All right. I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow.
That's good.
Yeah, no idea,
No
man.
help. Sorry, man.
Later, dude.
It's right there, guys. It's right there.
It's easier than you think. Caller number 3, what's your name?
Mike.
Mike, Brock or Dolby for the meow?
Let's go, Brock.
All right. Meow, 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 meow.
Is it a Metallica song?
No.
It is not a Metallica. I mean, hey, way to eliminate an entire band
Yeah.
for the other players.
Not
but
Metallica.
It is not Metallica.
Cheers, buddy. All right, we keep going here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Morning, it's Max.
Max. Brock or Dolby for the meow?
Let's go, Brock.
All right.
All right,
I'm just
then.
going to do the same.
Fair enough.
Meow, 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 meow.
Is it Photograph by Nickelback?
Damn right it is.
Nice.
You get the ding and the round of applause.
Well done.
We figured that was like the most niche part of the song.
Everything else is a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
I thought I knew it. I just didn't want to throw a guess out there without hearing it again. So.
You know what? Hey, I respect playing it safe.
Well, you're smarter than everyone else, and you get yourself $100 in Lotto 649 tickets for Saturday's jackpot. If you do
Right on.
win the jackpot, you got some nickels and dimes for the fellas, or can we at least take a photograph together on a beautiful vacation?
Of course we can.
Hell yeah, brother.
Love to hear it.
I had a rock star burp built up there.
The Brock and Dolby Podcast.
You should send a text to us. 762-555. Ask us all your questions now. Text! 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 Text!
So that's what Fran Drescher's been up to lately.
All right, let's get her going. 762-555. We got a decent amount of texts in here. First one here, asking all the smart questions. Someone says, why do shower farts smell worse than regular farts? Which they 100% do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I don't fart in the shower, but I've never noticed a increase in stinkability.
I feel like it's the steam. It's the heat, maybe?
Maybe. I find, and maybe this is just me again, I find that it's the bed farts that are the worst farts. Maybe that's because of all the coverage. They linger.
I agree on this whole shower farts conversation because I think it also has to do with the fact that you have just cleaned yourself. So everything else is smelling good.
Right.
And then you're adding some stank in there.
You've got all these like lavenders and floral scents and cedar woods and then just fart.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe y'all wouldn't fart so much in the shower if you weren't chugging beers while you were in there.
Hey, don't be judging me. I don't judge you. Someone said, has anyone ever won the lottery with the tickets that you give away? If so, did they share? Not that we're aware of. I mean, we take everybody's name down and
Right.
it's in the newspaper or whatever. So
It's little, like we've had people be like, oh, I want a free play or I got $20. I think the most we've heard of is like a couple hundred.
yeah, someone
And
said
we-
$150 once.
We would never ask to share such a small amount. We only ask you to share if you win millions of dollars.
Yeah.
If you win less than that, we just hope that you'll share.
I will say, if you were smart and you didn't want to share with us, you could just have like your partner cash it in, then we wouldn't know the name, which I
That's
regret
true.
saying all of this because then someone could just do that and it ruins our whole plan of getting rich off of someone else.
I
but-
mean, that said, we also say nickels and dimes, so you could literally give us change and then say you fulfilled your end of the bargain.
we only say nickels and dimes because someone complained one time because I used to ask for $1 million.
Which I still maintain is fair. What's the jackpot on Saturdays? Like 36 million. You couldn't spare one?
Right?
Come on.
Someone said they should have a strip club, but for dogs. Like a place where you can go and play with dogs and just have drinks.
Oh, okay. So why strip club? You could just say they
Like a
should
bar with
have
dogs?
a bar. It didn't have to be a strip club.
It would be funny to be like, yeah, I want to get a lap dance with that dog. And you're just like, who's y'all going for?
And now, coming to the stage, Lassie. Like, what are we talking
That's
about?
a great idea to get dogs adopted, honestly.
Just sitting in the front row, drinking a beer. Just, I pet the hell out of that dog.
Oh, God. All right, final one we'll wrap up with here.
Oh, where there's more. All right.
Someone said, do you think chickens are bothered by the fact that their wings are less of a defense mechanism and more of a delicious starter?
I don't think chickens know anything. I feel like chickens are really dumb.
That would be defeating if you're like, I can't fly. What's the purpose of these wings
Yeah.
for us to eat?
That's all. You only exist because you're delicious.
I mean, it'd be like if humans, if you like, they always say like the pinky toe is useless.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be messed up to find out if there was like another species that eats our pinky toes.
if there was somebody out there that was stealing pinky toes, maybe that's all the people who've ever been abducted by aliens. Do we know that they still have their pinky toes?
Maybe there's some food inside our butts that we don't know about.
Martians are just swinging by the planet every now and again, just gobbling up toes. Nom, 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 nom.
It's not toes, dude. I'm telling you. I've watched a lot of documentaries. It's not toes.
And now we're back to talking about shower farts.
Yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Ed's word of the day.
Let's see what he's got.
Good morning. Yeah, today's word is nexus. Yeah, nexus. 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 And it's a connection, a link, a connected group or series, the center or the focus. I don't know. I guess I'm not all together.
Thanks, man.
Those things together, yeah. Anyways, it did well better. Have a great one. Cheers, you're up.
Yeah, cheers, dude. A connection or series of connections linking two or more things?
I mean, this is only going to apply to a very small section of our audience who are also wrestling nerds like me, but there was a killer faction called the Nexus that came from NXT to WWE about 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And other than that, I don't know. It's like a Nexus can be like a hub. Like if you've got like a call center, that could be like the Nexus of your building. Or if you wanted it to be on like a more casual, if there's a group of people where you work that are all like really tight knit, really friendly,
That's
go for
a
beers.
nexus.
They would be the Nexus. And if you're not part of that Nexus, then you're probably having a bummer time at work.
Or what's that thing, the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
Where
Kevin
you can
Bacon,
find like every actor or something is connected to Kevin Bacon. That could be a nexus.
Kevin Bacon is essentially the Nexus of that game. From him, the connections all spread throughout the world.
Or like, what's that thing, like guilty by association? Like if I walk in a store and like do something bad, you could get arrested with me. We're a nexus. If I say something stupid on the radio, you're probably going to get fired too.
Right, yes, that. The other one where you're talking about, like, if we went into a store and you stole something, I'm not a Nexus. I'm a witness. You're going down.
Yeah.
But if you say something that gets us both fired, unfortunately, yes, we are a Nexus.
You want to
the
be a
show.
Nexus right now?
Stop. Bye, everybody.
Nexus. Use it wherever you can, all right?
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby Podcast.